In this video, I've got a recording of a Skype call that I had just the other day. The Skype call is with Glenn, who is a WP Eagle regular. He often joins us on the live streams, and I wanted to have a chat with him because Glenn has got quite a few different affiliate marketing websites, some of which are doing very well indeed. During the call, we talk about lots of different things, including how to come up with a niche, how to come up with ideas for articles and for content, the kind of software that he uses on his website, his themes and his plugins. We also talk about the hosting company that he uses. And of course, during the call, Glenn also shares with us his traffic numbers and his Amazon affiliate earnings, which are pretty impressive, bearing in mind that the site that's earning most of his money is only 9 months old. Anyway, I think that's enough introduction. One last thing before we dive into the Skype call. If you're not already subscribed, why not do so right now? Just click that button below the video. Be sure to click the bell and then you'll be notified when I upload new videos, and you'll also be notified when I go live, which tends to be every single Tuesday. It'd be great to see you on one of the live streams. We talk about all sorts of things, including affiliate marketing and WordPress. And Glenn is often in the chat, so if you want to ask him any questions, that would be a great place to catch him. So, with all that out the way, let's get on with the call. Roll the tape. Okay, so today I'm joined by Glenn, who is a regular on the channel. He's often in the live streams, which by the way are on a Tuesday. And he's got quite a few affiliate marketing websites, so I wanted to get him on today to have a chat about those, find out how they're going, and get some ideas and tips about how he goes about creating them. So, hello, Glenn. By the way, Glenn's over in Denmark.
Yeah, hello, Alex, and thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming on. Yeah. So, let's start by talking about one of your websites, which some of you may be familiar with. It's a retro themed site. It's retrosetup.com. And you started the site as a kind of niche website, but it's grown into something a bit more than that. Can you tell us a little bit about the site, how you came up with the idea for it, and all the work that you've done on it?
Yeah, it's kind of an authority site now because I'm not niching all the way down. It's a little broad, actually, all the things I write about. It's kind of everything I can find out there that are 80s or old school or retro in look. I'll just write posts about it, and it makes it really easy because there is so many things out there, and retro is really going up in page views and searchings on the internet at the time.
Yeah, it's interesting. So there's quite a few products on Amazon that are actually new products, but they're made to look like old products.
Yeah, just styled oldish because people like it.
That's the look people are going for.
It's a really easy niche to write about. Because it doesn't get old.
No, it's already old, isn't it?
It's not like writing about the newest iPhone or something like that. Because in a year that'll be old.
Yeah,
people won't read that anymore. Retro never gets old.
No, that's right. It's timeless, which is it's great. So, how did you come up with the idea for retro? Was it just something that you were interested in yourself?
Yeah, a little. I like the look. I'm not into all the tech-looking things. I like it to look a little more stylish with wood finish and metal, a little industrial looking instead. And I actually just found the word in Google Console and Google Keyword Planner. I was searching and I found retro setup, and I just thought, that was a fun keyword. And I just took the domain, and now I just write about retro and vintage things.
Yeah, and your site's got a great retro look. I will put it up on the screen so people can have a look at the site. But and you'll find a link in the description to the website. Be sure to go check it out. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
34.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay, so
I've been around.
You do remember the 80s maybe a little bit then?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, good, as old timers. So how does the site get its traffic? Is it organic search, or are you doing social media? How's it getting traffic?
100% organic. No,
100% organic.
There's no ads, nothing there. Okay. I don't like ads. I do think they ruin the feel of a site, and I really use a lot of time on the looks of a site. So people get the real feel when they get in there.
Yeah.
I just think they will buy easier. If
Yeah,
it looks
well,
right.
it looks. They know they're in the right place when they hit the site, don't they? Because it's got that retro feel. And
Yeah,
the site is on WordPress, is it?
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Astro theme and Elementor.
Wow, and you've
I
really
use that in
customized that theme.
everything. Yeah. Yeah, I actually delete everything and then I build from scratch. I only use Astra just to make it mobile friendly.
Okay, and do that part for
Yeah.
you. All the rest is down to you. But I should say that you are a programmer by kind of trade, and you're studying in university at the moment.
Yeah.
So you know all about coding, and you're not too scared to go in there and start.
No.
messing around with stuff.
I love messing with it all. It's the fun thing of it.
So that's why your site looks so good. So yeah, so the traffic is all coming from organic search. I guess there's a lot of different keywords that it's collecting traffic from, because people are searching for all sorts of retro things. Are you running any social media? Does it have a Facebook page or a Pinterest or anything like that?
I have a Pinterest. Yeah, I don't. I try to post all my articles in there into Pinterest too, but it's not really driving traffic. But
no.
I don't know how long it actually takes to rank in Pinterest. Yeah. So I don't get that many visits from Pinterest to my site. They're probably trying to keep the customers on Pinterest as everybody else.
And maybe it's good for links. I don't know. I mean, I think your niche is obviously very visual, because there's loads of great photos.
Yeah, it is very visual. So
it should work.
I would guess it should work a little better, but I don't see it. I really don't. Okay. So I really just do posts.
So your main focus is on the content.
Yeah.
How do you come up with ideas for your content?
Search. I just actually, when I write a post, I just go into Google Search Console and look at the queries. Look at what people are actually what are they typing in? How are they finding my article about headphones? How are they finding it? What are they actually searching about? And then I just write or optimize my articles to match it just a little better.
Yeah, to answer their query or match up with their query, which is the best way to create content.
Yeah.
And by the way, I have done a video on how to create content just like that, so I'll put a link to that now, and obviously all the links are in the description.
And then I use your you and Doc's keyword vendor, the golden ratio. It works, of course, but it's pretty logic. It's logical. Just find something a lot of people are searching for that
there's not much information on the internet about. Fill that gap.
Yeah,
fill that space with some good information, and you should do fine. So we'll get onto the numbers in a minute, because I know that most people just want to know how much money you're earning off sites. I've found that in experience. So, but we'll get to that in a minute. So how old is the site? How long have you had it?
About 9 months now.
About 9 months?
Yeah, 8.5, 9 months, right around there.
Yeah. So it's still in the grand scheme of things, it's still quite young.
I actually only think that about 10 of the articles in there are ranking, because I actually had it for 4 or 5 months before I discovered Yoast. And I didn't know a lot about SEO, so I had to learn that too. It's pretty easy for me to learn technical skills, because I'm in programming, so it was easy for me, but I had to knock myself in the head afterwards, just because I should have done it from the start.
So you had to go back through your articles, re-optimize them or optimize them and whatever. Are you still using Yoast? Because everyone nowadays is switching over to Rank Math.
I'm waiting for your reviews.
Okay. Well, I switched recently on Best Truth Books, and organic traffic continues to grow, but I don't know whether that's down to the plugin or anything. I will say it hasn't had a negative effect, and I do like the interface and everything to do with Rank Math, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's get on to numbers. So how much traffic does the site get? The 9-month-old site? It wasn't a shot, that now has a bit of authority.
I have the December numbers right here. It was 2,400 page views from 1 month.
Okay.
Yeah, and that was $691 for that month.
$691 in Amazon commissions alone.
Yeah. And that was on almost $19,000 sales on Amazon. So the commission is only 3.7% or something like that.
It's heartbreaking when you look at those numbers and you see how much money Amazon have taken, and then they give you the crumbs off the table. as it were.
Yeah.
Okay, so and how many unique users was that for the month?
I don't have the user count right here. I just wrote down the page views.
Okay. That doesn't seem particularly high in terms of traffic, so it sounds like your conversion is actually really high.
Yeah, my conversion is fairly okay. So
people are definitely clicking through and buying, which is great. I mean, that's perfect. Then
I can see from the Amazon numbers, the click rate over there is 4,400. So my page views is only 2,400. So I have a lot of clicks in there to Amazon.
Yeah. Well, which is perfect.
Yeah.
So yeah, anyone who's interested in how he's done that, go and take a look at the site, and you'll see how he's linked through from his articles. So in terms of actually creating the content, are you writing it yourself, or are you outsourcing the writing?
Yeah, I'm writing it myself.
You write it yourself?
Yeah. Everything I do by myself because I'm trying to do it for free.
Yeah, so in terms of you're probably already making profit on the site because you haven't spent much money on content or anything like that.
Everything is profit. So yeah.
Yeah, perfect. And do you have any way of you must be quite good at writing naturally, or have you got some sort of structure or plan that you follow to create an article?
I read books.
Okay.
Copywriter's Handbook.
Oh yeah, that's a great one.
Those?
I've got that on the shelf up there somewhere. I'm just looking for it.
Robert Bly, I think his name is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just try to read, and then I go read other reviews, go read Amazon reviews, go read Wikipedia info, and just structure an article.
Get loads of information together, then structure it into a nice article. And once you've got a loads of information, it's nearly written itself. You just got to put it all together and lay it out nicely, haven't you?
Yeah.
So, do you use Elementor? You mentioned Elementor. Are you using Elementor for your content as well?
Yeah.
Lay out your articles?
For everything. It's just it makes it so much easier, so much faster. So.
Yeah. Although a lot of people say, Elementor slows down your site and all that kind of stuff, but I think it's a sacrifice. I don't think it has much of an impact on performance, and I think it's worth it for the features that you get because. If you look at Income Score, for example, they have super fast sites that score at like 100 on Google Page Speed, but they're not running any plugins. They're not running anything. Very simple theme, and I think there's a balance there. You've got to sacrifice maybe a little bit of performance just to get some functionality, haven't you?
Yeah, you always have to. So yeah.
Yeah, and there we go. So we're talking of speed and performance. Who do you use for your hosting?
Oh, it's a bad one. It's GoDaddy.
GoDaddy.
Yeah.
Wow. I've never heard anyone that's been using GoDaddy and actually had a successful site.
Yeah, they are fairly fast, I think. But yeah, they are just horrible at anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, running SSL on them is just a nightmare.
How did you end up with GoDaddy? What was it? Because you bought your domains with them and then you just...
I had an old domain and I just upgraded to a platform where I can have a lot of sites for cheap.
Okay.
And now
cheap.
I pay almost nothing. Yeah. But still, it's horrible. I wouldn't recommend it for anybody.
Well, maybe you move it to someone like SiteGround or something when you...
SiteGround for beginners is definitely the best choice out there.
So where does your traffic come from? Is it from Denmark or is it from around the world?
USA.
What's the biggest country? America. Okay.
Yeah, only USA practically. I'm only linking and I'm only using Amazon for the USA. So
Amazon.com.
Yeah, okay. The traffic there's a little from Britain, but it's like 3% or something like that.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, but all the English-speaking countries, yeah.
Yeah. Of course, you could set up Amazon One Link, maybe that might...
Yeah, but I don't see the money in it, so
no.
I just try to focus on America.
And that kind of needs the products to be on both sites, otherwise it doesn't work.
Yeah.
I've not really had much luck with it myself, but there we go. I guess America's a great big market for you to get into. That's great. So, what if you were to meet someone that was thinking about getting into affiliate marketing? They've heard about people making money online and something they want to do. What would be the kind of one bit of advice that you'd give to them?
You have to find a niche, and that's the hardest part for everybody, except me maybe. I can't. I can't stop finding niches all the time. Actually, it's
really
it's a problem. Shiny object syndrome.
Yeah, that's why you've got so many affiliate sites. You mentioned
Yeah,
you've got like 11 or so affiliate
yeah,
sites
but I
already.
know what I can do the next 3 years, so it's okay.
Yeah. So where do you get the ideas for these niches? Do they just pop into your head, or is there some sort of process you go through?
Yeah, I'm born creative, I think. So
Yeah.
it's easy for me to see the potential in things. I have a new domain I just bought the other day just because I had a motorcycle at one time,
Yeah.
Triumph Daytona. So
Oh yeah.
I bought the domain. Maybe that's a problem with the brand. I don't really know, but I'll find.
Yeah, you do have to be careful when you put brand names into your domains. Just be
Yeah,
careful. If you get
yeah,
popular, you could get a letter from their solicitor, their lawyers.
yeah. I know. It was on a hunch. I'll try it maybe because I have a lot of pictures of it. I did a lot of reparations and a lot of custom work on it, so I have a lot of information about that niche. So
Could
that,
do something with it, maybe.
yeah, I could do something fun about it. But else,
So,
just
if someone said, "How do I find a niche?" What would you say? If people maybe aren't as creative as you, is there some sort of method or process they could go through, or should they just draw on things that are in their life? Is that maybe the best place to start?
and to start off with, write about something you at least think is just a little bit funny or interesting.
Yeah,
You will just die in a
make it
niche.
easier.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you'll just die in a niche if you don't have a little interest for it in
yeah,
some way. Or just go to Amazon, just go into products and just start running around the place. Find some
and
product and you'll get an
spend some
idea.
time browsing around, and you'll get some ideas definitely.
Yeah,
Especially as you dig deeper into Amazon, because Amazon can go really deep and just
yeah,
start drilling through those categories, and you'd be surprised what you can find. And I think choosing something that you've got a bit of interest in certainly helps, and it will help you create content and come up with ideas for content
yeah.
and all the rest of it. And try not to go to something too obvious, like technology or pets, or the obvious
To
ones.
start off with, go to the commission rates
Yeah,
and look what you can get in commission for the different things.
that's a good
Furniture,
place because
that's high.
it does vary from
Pets
like
too, that is high. They are high too, and that's probably why so many people are writing about dogs and cats and birds and whatever.
yeah,
Just don't write about gaming.
no.
It's horrible.
It's too popular, and it's horrible, and it will date quickly. And I guess that's one of the beauties about your site, is that it doesn't age, does it? The retro stuff, it does age because it's already old, but it's timeless, and it's always going to be there for you.
Yeah, they can use it the next year too, and the year
Yeah, and
after.
it'll still be current, won't it? And unlike as we were talking about before, the latest iPhone, if you do a review on that, that's fine, but next year it will be out of date and be useless. Okay, so I think that's useful. Have you got would there be any other tips that you would give to people that maybe you've just started in affiliate marketing?
Yeah, if they're starting, try to automate things.
Okay,
Use templates.
yeah,
The way I do it is when I write an article, or now I have some articles and I can see, okay, this one is popular. So
yeah.
I just take it, copy paste it to the other the article, and just rewrite it. Change the
Okay,
text
but
and change the
keeping the
pictures.
format
But
and the
yeah,
layout.
the
Yeah, yeah.
format, yeah, you will waste a lot of time trying to make things look great. Just, it's a problem to myself. Just try to use
Perfectionist. You're
templates.
always tweaking, always trying to get it looking great. But so yeah,
Yeah,
but be efficient with your time, because it's very easy to put hours and hours into these things, isn't it? And not really get anywhere. So
yeah,
try and streamline your processes.
I definitely use way too much time looking at it, trying to make it perfect. But it's working right now, so
Yeah.
yeah,
So maybe that's what we should do. Yeah.
yeah, maybe
But I
that's
guess
what I
again,
should do.
the compromise, isn't there, between how much effort you put into something, and how much time, and how much it's going to pay you back. And we were talking about this earlier, that patience is also very important, and these things often take longer than you think.
Yeah, I think it was about month 5 or something like that before I saw the first dollar.
Yeah.
So you have to be patient, and that's
Yeah.
and month
Yeah.
5, that's probably okay actually. It
That's
could
probably
take
about
longer.
normal, yeah, but it
Yeah,
could take longer,
yeah,
yeah.
it could take longer.
And it's very easy to be demotivated and give up when you start. You put lots of work in and you don't really see anything happening, but it just takes time. And I think, the rule of thumb is it can take about 2 years really to get a website in full swing and really working well.
Yeah, it takes a lot of time, but I have a 5-year plan, so
Yeah, so
It's
you're
okay.
doing well.
Yeah, actually, I have 5 years. Then my daughter have to start in school, and
Okay.
then I have to do something else.
Yeah.
So I've given myself 5 years to do this.
Well, that should be plenty of time to get a site. And what is your ultimate goal with the site? Are you going to keep it, or are you going to sell it, or?
I'm just gonna keep them. Just passive
Yeah.
income. I would love to live off passive income. I have a small company with a friend where we build apps, and we're trying to do them so they get passive income too. So everything we do in the company is actually built around passive income.
Yeah.
But
It's
of
the way
course,
forward, isn't it?
a lot of work in the start, of course.
Yeah.
But afterwards.
And even when these things are doing well, like your websites, they're still going to need a bit of ongoing work. And what will you do about that? Adding more content and.
Yeah.
But I guess you could get to a point where if it's earning well, you could outsource quite a lot of that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
If it's running by itself and it's going okay, you can just outsource the optimization and the maintenance of them.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you can free up all your time for yourself. Good. Well, just to finish off, I've got a couple more questions. So you obviously watch the channel.
Yeah.
You weren't creating many affiliate sites before you found my channel. And speaking of YouTube channels, is there any other YouTube channels that you'd recommend people go check out?
Oh, yeah. I'm a big YouTube fan. I learned a lot on YouTube. And I would say I'm pretty good at spotting BS. So I do believe that I found the right people to learn. You are one of them. I love the way that you actually show how you do things in your live streams. Did you go into the code and show, hey, I'm actually doing it? A lot of the other channels is just people talking about, hey, I earn $1 million a month, but they never do anything and you never see any of their sites. So it's just a little, okay, of course you do. Yeah.
And they're often trying to sell a course, aren't they?
Yeah, funny enough.
Have you ever purchased any courses?
No books. I purchase books and learn from them. Right now I'm doing The Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod, if you've heard about it.
No, what's that?
Oh, brilliant. You should read it. It's on Amazon too.
What was it? To help you do more in the morning or be more productive in the morning? What is it?
Learn to get up at 5 and get on.
Okay.
Learn to be positive all the time. I am positive of nature, and I actually have been getting up at 5 for the last 12 years. So
wow,
it's no problem for me. But I love his book too. It's really
good.
What
time do you go to bed?
About 10, I think, 10 or 11. I don't sleep that much.
No, that's pretty good. Wow.
Yeah, I'm an ex-gamer, so been a gamer for the most of my life, so I'm not used to sleeping.
Ex-gamer. You've given up gaming, have you?
Yeah, for this right now I have.
Because you've got other things that you need to spend your time. I can see you're thinking about going back to it in the future.
Yeah, I have to focus right now because my wife is pregnant again. So right now I have to be focused for the first time of my life.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Get some of that passive income coming in, and then you can go back to playing some games.
Yeah, but Pat.
Yeah, so your favorite YouTubers? Is there any other names you want to drop?
Yeah, Pat Flynn, major influence. He's just,
Pat Flynn.
Yeah, he's really good, but he's more of a podcaster. But he has a YouTube too. But every single episode is just epic. He is so good. He's kind of down to earth, good guy, trying to learn, trying to teach people. Income School, of course.
Yeah.
Income School drove me to Doc, and Doc drove me to you, and and if you get a little more technical, I would recommend Ahrefs, their YouTube channel. Okay. It's really good.
All right, I've not had a look at that.
They have a lot of tips in there, really good tips.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's some really good ones.
Yeah.
Good. All right. Well, I don't think I've got any more questions. Just to finish off, is there anything else you'd like to say or add, or any words of encouragement to people?
Encouragement. Keep on pushing. I have a schedule for 2020. It's 104 articles, 2 each week, and then I should live off it, maybe.
Yeah, but if you break it down like that, 2 articles a week doesn't sound too bad.
No, it's not that hard.
No.
So
you just got to stick to it. Yeah. So
yeah.
make a plan and try and stick to it. And before you know it,
if you just stick to it, I've done the math. I can see what I'm earning right now, and if I do this for the next year, I could actually live off this.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try.
Just do it. Well, maybe towards the end of the year, we'll have to catch up again and just see how the plan's going, and hopefully you'll have some fantastic news for us.
Yeah, I would hope so.
But anyway, thank you very much for joining me on the channel. It's really great. If you want to chat with Glenn, as I say, he's often on the live streams, which we have every Tuesday, 8:30 UK time, 9:30 Danish time. Join us. There's a chat there, and we can talk to Glenn and me and all the other regulars that are on there, and we talk about affiliate marketing, WordPress, and all that kind of stuff. It's good fun. But for now, do go and check out Glenn's site. And yeah, thank you very much for joining me.
Thank you for having me on.
Wish you the best of luck with all your projects.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Alex.
No worries. So that brings us to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found Glenn an inspiration. He's certainly doing really well with his sites, and he shared some great bits of information during the call. Why not let me know how your sites are going? Leave a comment below. I do read all the comments that I get, and I'll try my best to reply to as many as I possibly can. If you want to subscribe, you can do so by clicking on my face. Why not check out my vlog channel by clicking on my other face? And there are a couple more videos. They've been chosen specially for you, so I hope you enjoy them. Until next time, bye for now.